Hey guys, Cyclemania here. Shooting another video, another update of the fish room. I wanted to talk about a few things that I got accomplished this weekend. You can see that my water's a little bit cloudy. I'll explain why later. Ran to the Redmond greenhouse today and decided to start up my herb garden inside my fish room. You know how I was talking about the 55-gallon drum, and you guys saw this, I think it was about 5-6 months ago, running full of plants, tomatoes, all the good fun stuff to eat growing out of that. So I decided to go ahead and start that back up. These are the seeds that I'll be starting out with on this herb garden. We got red leaf romaine, or red romaine lettuce. Never tried it before, but I like romaine. Cilantro, chives, and basil. And basically, I'll be starting all of these out in the mini blocks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with these, but see if you can get a shot of those. These are the mini blocks that you use for hydroponics. And they're almost... I'm not really sure what kind of material they're made out of, but they kind of feel like fiberglass, and basically there's a hole in the center of them. You basically start them out in like a casserole dish. You put your seed in there, pour your water in there. You can either squeeze some lemon in there to get the correct pH, or just put water in it. It's what I've always done. It always seems to work great for me. They work really good for starts, you know, with basically you dip it in a rooting hormone, the end of your plant. You can drop them in there and they'll usually start right up. And then eventually you move them into a hydro table. Or basically what we got is I got a kind of like a flood table going. And I just use pea gravel. So basically I went ahead and filled this all the way up with pea gravel now. You can see that I have 2 in here right now. These are both peppers, red and green peppers. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but they're kind of almost like a sponge-like material. And they're all full of water, which is nice because if this water was to ever shut off, I went ahead and shut it off. You can see that it drains. These blocks are able to hold water for a complete day. So I know that I'm going to look at this system each day, no matter what. So at least I'll know if I got water in here, and they'll still survive. This pea gravel will dry out fairly fast with no water in it. So that seems to be doing just fine. I'll go ahead and turn the water back on. And basically, I just got this water filling this gravel up and draining. Now, I'm not saying this is the right way to do it. It's always worked for me. A lot of people will have a bell siphon on here, which will suck water from the bottom of the standpipe instead of the top. So it'll drain the tank, fill the tank, drain the tank, fill the tank. And that's just basically laws of physics, how that works. But I just figure if I got the water circulating, I got good oxygen flow in there, my plants will be fine, and I've never had any problems with it. I purchased this sage plant at Lowe's today for 50 cents. They're clearancing out all their herbs. I don't want to boast myself or anything, but I bought this about, I'd say 4 hours ago. And I swear these leaves were yellow, and they're back to green already. So I'm pretty sure those are going to do really nice. I'll go ahead and shoot a video so we can kind of see, reference where they are height-wise. So I'd say they're probably about, it's hard to get that in the camera, but they're about that far from the top. So if you guys can see that, we'll go ahead and shoot a video a week from now and see how they are now. Now I got something really cool to show you guys. I'll go ahead and turn this light off. Check out how big this freaking bulb is. This is energy efficient 27K 300 watt bulb, and just for comparisons, I'll show you what a standard one looks like, and you can see the difference in this thing. This thing is a tank. It's a freaking steroid. It looks like it's on steroids. But I went ahead and purchased this for about 17 bucks at Lowe's, and you know, I'm pretty sure it's going to work just fine. It's putting out 300 watts, which I think is plenty for an herb garden. If it's not, all I do is add another one. I'm at 600 watts, and I guarantee you 600 watts is definitely enough for an herb garden. And especially these pepper plants. I'll probably be removing the pepper plants and putting them in soil. But, I mean, I have halides. I got an 800 watt halide ballast right there, and I could run a single 400 on there using 4 amps on my electricity bill. Or I can sit here and use about, this is 65 watts, so that's 0.6 amps, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that'd be 0.6 amps. But I mean, it's a lot cheaper to run. It doesn't put off as much heat. The bulbs don't need to be changed out every 6 months. I mean, I guess it would be a good idea to change these out, you know, at least every 12 months. But they're cheap to run. They're cheap to replace. I think I can get a halide for about a grow bulb for about, I don't know, 60 bucks. But they definitely put out a lot of light, that's for sure. I'll be putting a piece of sheet metal around this, or some reflective stuff to kind of dome it out more. But for now, this is working just fine. It was a real quick thing I wanted to do because I'm actually going out of town on Monday for the whole week for work. So I wanted to shoot this video real quick before I take off on the road, and then when I get back I can shoot another video and we can check out the growth on all this stuff. So basically what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start all these tonight or tomorrow, and I leave Monday, so by the time I get back all this stuff will be germinated and ready to go inside here. I'll go ahead and spread out everything in here, fill this up, and we'll watch it grow. A lot of this stuff only takes, what's this one's, 85 days till harvest. There's no date on that one. The cilantro is 45 days till you got leaves. The lettuce, which all depends on how big you want to grow, but 70 days. So I did a little bit of research on the aquaponics that they're doing over in Hawaii with the tilapia fish. And I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I remember, they were turning lettuce over every 3 weeks. And, I mean, that's unheard of. And I'm not sure, but that was off of fish water. So we'll have to count down the days when we do this one. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a fish in here. I went ahead and I got about 35 fish out of her today. I went ahead and put them in here. This tank is just getting jam-packed. I got 2 females in there that are ready to go. One of them's ready to go tomorrow. The other one's probably going to be ready in a few days. I just put this blue zebra in there today. She's pregnant. She's got a nice mouthful. So the fish are going good. Hornwort's doing really good. I don't know if you could tell, but it might look a little bit smaller. I went ahead and took 2 trimmings off of this, gave them to a buddy next door to put in his cichlid tank. So that's doing really good. And if you guys remember, I had those 2 little plants that I had over there in the 55-gallon drum. I just went ahead and put them in the overflow box. They'll do just fine. Nothing special, just, I don't know. It's kind of cool to see how they grow compared to the ones that I have inside. And these, I mean, these just do phenomenal in here. The ones that I have indoors get nothing like this. The leaves just get massive on here. They get really nice white lines through the leaves. And I still don't know what this is called. My buddy texted it to me after he figured it out, but I don't remember. But fish are doing really good. No problems. Alan's still inside the big tank. I can't wait to get him back in there. He looks pretty sad right now. I mean, this is a 100-gallon tank down there. As you can see, he just chills right there underneath the filter sock. I can't really get him to come out and hang out or anything. He's still eating, but not like he does in the 125. So he's getting pretty depressed. But I'm thinking I can get him back in here in about a month and a half. I'll put him back in here. But looking forward to doing that. My Jack Dempseys are still in here. Not real sure how big they're getting yet. Oh, I see one right there. Real hard to see. It looks like that's the female. But yeah, we'll see how those guys are doing. Put an air stone down here. Water's getting pretty stagnant because of that filter sock slowing it down. Start getting nice and clean in there now. Now I got some water movement. We should probably throw another air stone in here, but my water's pretty highly oxygenated, so as long as I got my pumps running good, everything else seems to be doing just fine. Let's see, anything else to talk about? This will probably be my only video I shoot this weekend, so I'm just trying to think of anything else that I have to talk about. Now, if you guys have any questions about anything, send me a question. Any questions that you guys have, go ahead and post them on the video, and I'll try to answer them. Any ideas or concerns that you guys have, let me know. One quick thing about these herb gardens, I highly recommend you guys doing this thing. I mean, last time I did this, I had so much fun doing it because, I mean, it was like I'd come out to my garage and look at my plants, and every day they would grow. Every day I'd have a new leaf, or every day I'd have a new blossom or a new jalapeno growing. I mean, they're really cool, and the plus side about it is you're cleaning your water with them. So, I mean, that's the coolest thing about it, and it's just another feature to add to it. I did a little bit of research on bog terrariums. I'm going to be building some of those real soon. They're kind of like a fish tank with a lid on top in front of the window, and you can grow all kinds of jungle plants in there. I don't know, I saw this wine bottle laying on its side, and basically a cork in it, basically half filled with soil, and there was just a jungle of plants growing in there, and I was just like, how do you do that? And so talked to a couple guys and figured out that basically you just kind of cut little starts in there, shove them in there with tweezers, and the humidity's so high in there that they'll just end up rooting really easily. So I'll be building some of those, putting those in the windows. I don't know, plants are just cool too, another cool hobby to do. So I figured I'd just throw that in there. Another aspect of why I like water so much, I guess. Well, I guess that's it that I got for my video. I went ahead and, one quick other thing is I went ahead and switched from my omega-1 natural protein formula. I went ahead and switched over to the Omega Super Color flakes, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to see any difference in basically color in the fish or not, but it looks like most of the stuff's all the same in there. I read the ingredients and stuff, and I wasn't able to find many things that were different at all. So if anybody knows what the difference is between basically Omega-1 natural protein formula or the difference between that other stuff. Well, it looks like the protein is actually higher inside the Omega-1 color, super color, than the one that says natural protein formula. That's kind of odd. Well, it looks like I'm going to be upping my my protein. I don't know, I had a buddy that spoke with the guy from, I don't know how to pronounce it, I think it's DaVinci or DaVinci food. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. It's about $20 cichlid food, and their crude protein levels is real low compared to this 42%, but the guy, I guess, is saying that it's not possible to have that much protein in that food. So if anybody knows anything about that, let me know. I was kind of interested on that fish stuff. I'll be shooting another video of making frozen fish food. I'm going to start doing that again. Save on some money. I just bought some brine shrimp, so maybe I'll start up a brine shrimp tank. and see if I can get some brine shrimp that way. Maybe save on some money on it. But let me see. I guess that's it for now. So you guys stay tuned for the video of the growth on the plants, and hopefully this all works out. Hopefully this light bulb works good, and maybe you guys can post some videos of your aquaponics tables if you guys ever want to build one or not. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys. Have a good weekend, and keep subscribing, and I'll keep updating you guys.